and trace out. We're gonna put a 10 there. There'll be a tweeter that goes right there, a horn that will go right here. And just like that, boys, we are back with another video. This time we are in the backyard. We are about to start these door panels. Woo! About to load up 3 10s on this door, 2 horns, and 1 tweeter. Basically what I got picture in my head, we're gonna do 1 10 right here, another 10 up here, and another 10 right here. And then along the way, while we get to mounting the rings, we are going to add some tweeters and some horns along the way. Where they're going to go, I don't know. That'll be for another video. But before we can even get started on the door panels, we need to go ahead and make some speaker rings, and that's what we'll be doing today. In order for us to go ahead and mount the 3 10s, the 2 horns, and the 1 tweeter on the door, we need to go ahead and make some wood speaker rings for the 10s, the horns, and the tweeter. And I have my template right here for the 10. Luckily, I had some wood rings for those tweeters laying around. We just got to modify them up a little bit just so they can look pretty good. Now these door panels are going to get carpet, guys. They're going to get fiberglass and then carpet. And I could easily just go ahead and jigsaw out the rings by hand. But if we go ahead and do that, guys, that's not gonna, you know, separate us from the rest of the people that build door panels. Even though they are carpeted door panels, it still requires some fiberglassing. And, you know, I just want my work to look really, really good. And the only way that it will look good if we go ahead and make some routed out rings to make them look perfect. If I were to sit here and jigsaw out the wood rings, it will probably take me, what, like 15-20 minutes to draw out the cutouts and cut them out with the jigsaw. But if I take an extra maybe 45 minutes and, you know, staple them, cut out excess wood that I don't need, and go ahead and run it with my flush router bit that I have right here, man, these rings are going to be dead as perfect. Definitely see the full process along the way. This is part 1 of the door panel build series. So enough talking, we got to make these speaker rings look good. Let's get it. Cut all 6 squares out that I need to go ahead and make these speaker rings. While I was cutting wood, I just went ahead and cut my 4 rings that I need for my horns as well too. We're going to give it a little curves, and then we'll do the cutout for the horn can go ahead and slide in. So the way that this is going to work, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and lay my speaker ring on the square that we just cut out. And then I am going to come inside here like this and trace out the cutout for the speaker and the external basket line for it as well too. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut the cutout, but not all the way. I'm gonna probably end up cut it to like maybe right here just to eliminate the bigger bulk. And same thing with the outer, I'm just gonna cut it right here. I can come back, put my ring back on it, use my brad nailer, staple the ring on there, then hook up my router with my flush bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and router that guy out to it's a perfect ring. So I don't ruin my rings, I'm just gonna keep using whatever ring is cut out onto the next one to trace it over, just so it's the exact same cutout and I don't ruin my main template. Then once that's all done, we're gonna come back and use our round over bit and then do that step round over line that I need in order to attach the fleece to the ring from the door panel. But like I said, that will be for probably the next video after this one, but today we're just only concentrating on making these rings. Now that the rough cut is done, guys, we can go ahead and put our main template on top, and then we can actually go ahead and brand nail it. And then you see all the extra that's left. We just hit it with the router with the flush bit. Man, it's gonna knock all that off, and it's gonna give us one perfect ring. Okay, so I ended up just cutting out 2 rings, guys, because I didn't want to bore you guys with cutting all 6 out. It looks pretty good. In a little bit, I am going to do the round over step that I do to attach the fleece. But before I get into that, go ahead and trace and cut out the horn and do the round overs on the tweeters. So then we can go ahead and use the round over bit, which is right here, and show you what this guy does. I just pretty much laid my horn down, and I am going to trace the outline of it, as you can see. And then what I do, just go ahead and get a drill bit, and then I'll mark off with the drill where the screw holes go. And then I just pretty much just draw the circle staying inside those lines, and that'll give me my cutout for the horn. Then I'm going to go ahead and use this little metal cup right here to go ahead and round over the corners on the horns, as well as the tweeters, just to give it that round over effect. I got my round over bit inside there. So let's go ahead and see how it looks. Alright, you see how it gave me more of a round over? That looks good and everything, but man, I need that step in there. Alright, so now the tooths are a little bit more exposed. Let's see what it does. So that is exactly what we were looking for. You see that lip? That's what we're looking for, so we can staple our fleece up to that point. You'll see that later on in the videos. Nice round over, step round over. So now let's go ahead and step round over all these rings. So these rings look really, really badass, man. Let's check them out before we go over a few things. So this is the before right here, how they started off a regular wood speaker ring, a regular wood ring, a regular square piece of wood, and they converted over to routed out speaker rings. Look at this tweeter. Very nice ring, exactly what we were looking for. Look at this other tweeter ring. Very, very nice. Now look at this guy. Looks very, very good. And for carpet guys, this is very, very big dog stuff for carpet. We are doing the door panels out of carpet, guys, and we could have easily went the easy route and just cut the rings out by jigsaw, but we actually went ahead and routed those guys out. I still got to router those guys, but I didn't want to bore you with so much work. And it is so hot, my camera is just like overheating. It's like crazy right now. You see how a little bit of extra tools and a little bit more time can take you a long way, and then you know that your work is good. Stay tuned for the next part, guys. Like I said, we're gonna put a 10 there, we're gonna put a 10 here, and then we're gonna put another 10 here. There'll be a tweeter that goes right there, and a horn that will go right here, and then maybe another horn that goes over there. Just look at that, man. That thing is gonna go crazy, guys. I can't wait till it's done. Man, you guys are gonna witness the whole door panel build. Even though it's carpet, guys, we still need to go ahead and give it all our got, just so we know on our end, man, this build was good. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Man, your boy's gonna continue working off camera. Got a little bit of work to do, and I didn't want to bore you just doing all the cutouts and everything. Guys, enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.